Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I'm going to attempt to show you how to turn this into this. I actually had somebody send me a video of somebody else's work that is like a short and has no talking, and they couldn't quite figure out how to do it. And I don't think any of the measurements are even important. I am going to take a six-sided polygon. I'm going to hold down the control button, and I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page. I'm going to control D, make a copy of it, then hold down the control button. And then I'm going to control D again, and that made another one, but I need it smaller. So I'm holding down the shift key, and then I'm going to control D. Of course, that's way too little. That's why a lot of times it's almost more beneficial to use the plus sign on your keyboard. So we have that. I'm going to go ahead and group that together, and I'm going to rotate it 30 degrees. It's in the center of the page. Now, here's one of the reasons I decided to do the video, because there's a couple of tricks when you're drawing lines to make life easier. Because if you need to draw a line, like this first line that's going through, let me zoom in here. This first line that's going through here, there's no reference point down here. So what you do, you just take a 2-point line. You know what I'm going to do also? I'm going to turn my drawing to black. And then that way we can see my lines better. So I need to go from right here to right here, but you see there's no reference. So if you'll just go right to there and then grab it with your pick tool and just elongate it at that same angle. Now that's the same angle, so I'm going to hit the plus key on my keyboard because I'm going to, whoop, and I could lock that. I'm going to get that and put it right there. Now I'm going to need to do the same thing kind of here. Take a 2-point line and go, and you don't see there's a reference, but then after I got it set, I can make it longer. It doesn't really have to be too much longer. Same thing here. There's no reference point, but then I could grab it and make it longer. We need one more. So grab the 2-point line, go from there to there, click off of it, make it longer. Now, we need this angle. So what we're going to do is we're going to just draw 2 lines from there to there. And because our shape is bigger, so we can come in here and grab just those 2 lines, I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to have it snap to that line. We're done. That's the hard part. Now you need to do, and if you want to pause the video and take a picture, a screenshot, or just, do like a lot of people do, just pause the video and then do that. So we want that line to stay there, but we don't need this line or this line, and we don't need that line. All the other lines can stay there except for this one, and this one. Because we got a shape of a box. Now my nudge factor is set on 10. Let's see how big this is. It's way bigger. Let's set my nudge factor on 18. Don't really have, you know what? We don't have to do that. Let's group all this together. And then when we fill in with the Smart Fill tool, now the person that did the first video, and they did a great job, added some bling to this. I'm not going, and don't forget about that little spot right there. Now, because we have this grouped, we can nudge that out of the way. Now, I would go ahead and give it an outline and now you see the shape of the box. The person that did the video did some interactive fill tool, and you could very well do that. I'm going to bring in some indexing lines and already got them in the C. So this is why you draw in the center of the page. Now I'm going to go ahead and group that together. So Control G and then Control D and make a duplicate, and then move your center rotation to the center of the page. Rotate it 120 degrees. Control D, and then just change your colors. Make it whatever color you want. Now the only thing I did differently in this one over this one is give it a little bit more, kind of like Smart Fill. I'm going to grab it all, go to Object, Group, and ungroup it. And then I can grab that little bitty speck of red. Let me zoom in here. That little bitty speck of red, which would be kind of like the inside of the box. Holding down the control button, I'm going to hit my black twice. It made it a little bit darker. Grab that one, hold down the control button, hit black twice. The other one's up here. So you're making it look like it's actually on the inside, which it is. Control button, black twice. So it's making it darker. The person who originally did the video, and it's really a good video, but it's just a short and no talking. A lot of people have trouble understanding what they're doing. He did some interactive, or they did some interactive field tool, and it looks really cool. But this alone, you know, if we take away the indexing line, that's a pretty good graphic. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.